Hello there guys. In a previous couple of videos I have dealt with how to be financially successful later in your life and have covered many aspects of it, and all the previous video links are given in the description, so when you have time just check them one by one, starting from how to pay you first. In the last video that I covered was how to invest your savings safely in the stocks. And in the video I mentioned that there are various ways of finding out which stock to be invested and which is not to be. There are two aspects to that one. One is called the fundamental analysis and the second one is called the technical analysis, and they are all in depth, and you have to be an expert to decipher the message that those signals and those data give it to you. But even if you don't have the expertise, the necessary expertise, that still you can invest in stock market successfully by another method. And lots of people are doing it. Some people admit it in public like me, but others they don't admit it in public but they do the same. It's called the shameless cloning. What does it mean by is there are very successful people, the fund managers, charities, they have invested their savings in stocks, and every 3 months, every quarter, they are supposed to be divulging this information, what sort of a stocks they have in details and what sort of a stocks that they have disposed in the last 3 months. And this is information is available for public. After a couple of days they have been submitted to the IRS. It comes in a form in America called the I-13 or something like that, but even in Sri Lanka that facility is not there, but still you can follow successful people's trends and invest successfully. uh, what you have to do is identify a successful investor in the stock market in your region and see where his investments are there. I mean, it will not be easy, but if you go to many of the successful companies available in the stock market and they have the information, the first 20 the most invested investors details are there. Find out, say, if it is Mr. X, whether Mr. X name is there, and like that you go through a couple of successful companies in different industries and find out whether the Mr. X name keeps on appearing. If it keeps on appearing, that means he has invested in those companies, and these people have the means by having wealth managers, people to do the research and that sort of a thing. So before they invest in a company, they always do all those financial analysis as well as technical analysis. So easiest way is to shamelessly clone their investment. It does not mean if they have invested 20 million in one stock, you have to do the same thing. No, even with 500 rupees, you can invest in the same company, not necessarily the amount, but the counter that they have invested in. This is what you call the shameless cloning, and it's happening. And people have, some of those people have successfully cloned and have taken good returns. Thank you very much.